but I'm just going to take some of this out. Anyways, I am going to put her in a bigger pot. You can see she's in a pretty small pot. It's not really small, but she definitely needs a repot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try her in this wider, it's wider and a little bit deeper pot. It's just an old pot. But what I want to do first with her is I'm going to try pulling some more of these off. Some of these are air roots that they get from the humidity, because we usually have a pretty humid summer. It was awful this summer, this last summer. But I'm just going to rip off some of this, loosen some of this up. And you could even, if you wanted to, which I'm not going to do today, I don't think. I probably should. But you could cut some of this bottom root ball off. It will really, I'm going to go ahead and just cut a little bit of it off the bottom. Oh, I just had dirt go flying. There. I'm just kind of scoring the sides of the plant. You don't want to do too much damage, but ferns, I have found these Boston ferns are pretty darn hardy. God, I love my potting tray. Okay, I am going to grab my soil. Okay, grab my soil, and I am going to put her in this pot right here. It's an old pot. God, I think my mom gave this pot to me 100 years ago. Oh boy. Usually I use it outside, but you know what? I am getting so desperate for pots that I just don't even care anymore. I'm bringing in outside pots that I usually use, cleaning them up and using them. A pot's a pot. Hey, that was about right. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill the outside perimeter of my fern. And she's got it's light and airy, but not quite as much perlite, because ferns like to have a little bit of moisture to them. You don't want them soaking, but you don't want them to dry out either, because they like moisture in their pot and they love humidity. And this is one plant that if you bring it in and you don't have very good humidity, it just does not do very well. It will dry up. The leaves all start drying up, turning yellow, turn brown, and it will just die back to nothing. But even if it does, you can cut the whole thing off down to the crown of the plant and keep watering it. Keep it in your good light, and it will start regrowing. It's slow, but it will happen. I've done it so many times, and I'm actually shocked. I still have a fern out back, I think it is. Yeah, it's out back, hanging. And I cut that one down. It was one I had in the house all winter, and by spring, it was looking so rough. I had it down here. My ones upstairs did beautifully in the cool weather. And I just cut it all down and cut it right down to the crown. Oh, there's marble. But, or down to the ground. You guys know what I mean. Cut it all the way down. Kept watering it, kept it in good light, and it grew back. They're slow, but it will happen. And I put, now this one I'm going to be keeping down here, so she is going to be really close to my humidifier. And she gets what I give all my other plants come feeding time, and that is my fish fertilizer. So I think she's in there pretty good. Seems like she's got, and this should hold her over all the way through next summer, unless she really takes off, but I really don't think that's going to happen. I need a little more soil right here. But yeah, they're pretty kind of easy to take care of outside. Just keep them watered and don't let them dry out. They like nice humidity. They like a pretty bright light in the house. And you shouldn't have too much of an issue. I'm going to clean her up just a little bit more and get some more of this dead debris off of her. I'll have to go out and dump my potting tray, but that's what I love about this. It keeps my mess very minimal, my potting tray. But so yeah, if you can keep her in a little bit cooler area in your home, like if you can have a cooler bedroom or you know, whatever room that's a little on the cooler side, they do seem to like that. So we will see if I decimate this one, being it's going to be down here, but I don't know. I may end up, if she starts getting really bad, I may end up just going ahead and taking her upstairs and putting her up there, but alright guys, I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. The beautiful Boston Fern. Wish me luck. Later. Bye. Peace.